Greg Johnson. I'm the president of the Board of Trustees for the Road Home, and just want to take this opportunity and thank everyone who's donated during our One by One event. Just want to thank you for your generosity and your support of the Road Home. It's really important in our ability to deliver on the mission of our organization. It takes a lot of people in the community to support the activities of the Road Home. And just again, thank you for what you've done. I would like to share a little bit with you about my journey with the Road Home. About 12 or 13 years ago, I had an opportunity to take a tour of the downtown shelter. As I walked the hallways and was able to interact with the management team and staff, I really felt that they were knowledgeable, that they had capabilities to serve the homeless population. I saw them interact with clients and was just impressed by what I saw. At the same time, I walked away from that experience really bothered. I felt badly for those who were experiencing homelessness, who had those needs and needed support, and I felt like I wanted to do something. So from that time forward, the Road Home became one of my favorite charities, and then a number of years later, I had an opportunity to join the board. That was about 5 years ago. And I'll tell you, I've learned a lot over the last 5 years, and my appreciation for the management team and staff at the Road Home has only grown. The needs are very real, and I have a greater appreciation for them. And I'd like to just share a few points with you. Financial pressures in our community are real. While we enjoy the benefits of living in the state of Utah and the strong economy that we've enjoyed for a number of years now, I can tell you that there are families who are struggling. And a report that came out a few years ago indicated that households here in Utah, about 39% of households live paycheck to paycheck, have little to no savings. And when there is a car repair or a rent increase or a health event, something that really challenges their finances, it can create food insecurity, home instability, transportation issues, etc. Some of that population ends up being homeless. And I'm just really grateful for the Road Home being there and being able to meet the needs of these individuals during a vulnerable time and help them get back to home. As I talk about this, I want you to know that the management team at the Road Home is strong. They're compassionate. They work hard to create a safe environment. They respect the rights of the individual. Nobody's forced to come in. They really just try to create an environment where people can get the basic human needs, have shelter over the head and food to eat, so that they can focus on putting their time and energy into employment, into finding a home, and receiving other services that are offered through the Road Home. As I share that with you, I'd like to share some statistics as well. Last year, the Road Home served over 8,000 people through shelter services. Over 1,300 of that 8,000 were children. In addition to providing shelter services, the Road Home has a number of properties that it manages, as well as homes that it owns, as well as relationships with landlords throughout the community, so that they can assist those experiencing homeless to get back into a home situation. Really critically important work for those who are experiencing homelessness, and I think provide a great service to our community. If you think about if the Road Home wasn't there, what would happen with these people? What would our community look like? How would we ever meet their needs? And just truly grateful for the wonderful leadership and the staff at the Road Home. Impressed on an ongoing basis, and again during this COVID-19 experience, amazing efforts to care for those. We've had a number of individuals, particularly in the Men's Resource Center, who've experienced COVID-19 and were treated, received the appropriate care and isolation so that they could receive the care that they need to get back on their feet. In addition to what I've already shared, I want you to know that the Road Home really does rely on the private donations of many in our community. 20 to 25% annually of our budget comes from private donations. As a result, we would not be able to provide the services to those who come to us experiencing homelessness if it weren't for your donations. They're critically important to the mission, and again, I just want to share with you my deep gratitude for your generosity with the Road Home. And if you haven't had an opportunity to contribute yet, I'd strongly encourage you to do so. It's a very meaningful cause, and I can assure you that if you're like me, you'll feel gratification by helping this cause. Thank you.